Right, good afternoon, everyone. First of all, I'd like to just to provide you a brief overview of my presentation. I've divided up my presentation into 6 main sections, and I try my best to, go over all of the slides in my 20 minutes. It's been a long day, and I'd like all of you to bear with me if I forget something. It's been a long day today. The first section is the introduction of my presentation. In this introduction, I'll be sharing with you the reasons why I've chosen Moodle in the first place. I've been using Moodle for the past 3 to 4 years, and I want to talk with you about the reasons why I use Moodle. In the second section, I'll be talking about what I mean by penetrating Moodle boundaries. In the third section, I'll be talking about the issue of information overload and the things that I've learned from networking to help me take control of the amount of information which is available out there in the web. And the fourth section is some application of some lessons learned from networking. And the fifth section, I'll be talking about some statistics from the classroom through using Moodle. And in the last section, this is my conclusion. It's my name, and this is where I work for the university. I'm in the School of Education, and my name is VilimakaFoliaki. Penetrating Moodle boundaries. It's all about my experiences with teaching online. Why I use Moodle, and this video shows why I use Moodle.
The tariff bill, the hauling smooth tariff at which anyone raised or lowered raised tariffs in an effort to collect more revenue for the federal government. Did it work? Anyone? Anyone know the effects? It did not work, and the United States sank deeper into the Great Depression. Today, we have a similar debate over this. Anyone know what this is, class? Anyone? Anyone? Anyone seen this before? The Laffer curve. Anyone know what this says? It says that at this point on the revenue curve, you will get exactly the same amount of revenue as at this point. This is very controversial. Does anyone know what Vice President Bush called this in 1980? Anyone? Something D-O-O economics. Voodoo economics.
Voodoo economics. Yes, that's one of the reasons, the many reasons why I'm choosing Moodle. In fact, traditional teaching is getting boring and more boring by the day. And that's one of the reasons why I'm going into online learning. Sometimes it felt like this, that I'm living in a world which is totally different from the world of my students. And understandably, they grow up. Most of my students are 19 years old, 20, 21, and they were born in the age of the World Wide Web. The World Wide Web is only about 20 years old, or more than that. So they grew up with the computer and the internet and mobile phone. So they're used to that. And their restless, they seem so disinterested, and they're easily distracted with the traditional teaching. So that's the reason why I chose to move online. And I use Moodle because I see that there's not a need for a support system for my students. They need a support system with the teaching and learning. My courses. I have 4 courses, and those 4 courses are through DFL, through print mode, and the 2 courses are through face-to-face. They are taught here on the Lautala through the face-to-face mode. And I use Moodle as a support mode for both of those 2 courses. And in this presentation, I will be sharing my experiences with only these 2 courses, not all of them. The first course is ED 250, and I'm just providing a brief overview there of the structure of the course. Course components. We just quickly go through the important components. The features of the course. There's a teaching workshop, and the teaching workshops They contribute 60% of the coursework. Of the total course mark, there's a common lecture that is assessed will contribute 40%, and Moodle is used as a support mode. There's a core course for these programs: BA, BSc, GCE, postgraduate certificate in education degree, Bachelor of Education degree for secondary school teachers. It's a face-to-face course, and this is a very important point. Lecturers of this course, I'm the coordinator, and I'm also looking one of the workshops. There are two others. There are two other lecturers in this course. The lecturers are contacted mainly by the staff of the School of Education. Jeremy Doroboromo, a colleague of mine who was also here this afternoon, used to come in and keep one of the lectures, some of the lectures. A 300 level course, which is ED 300. I'm presenting it here in two separate slides. The course component, the structure of this course and the 200 level course are very similar. Main difference is in the teaching workshops. In the teaching workshops, we split into subject areas in which the teachers, our students, focus in the subject pedagogy. All the students in the different subject workshops, they attended to the same lecture, and Moodle is again used as a support mode. The other half of the course is a core course, face-to-face dialogue. The students, pre-service and in-service, age ranges from 20 to 40 plus, mostly from Fiji, and the role varies between 130 and 200 students every semester. Lecturers, they're 8 to 12, depending on student number and funding. This year we have about 8 lecturers teaching this course, because some of the subject areas don't make up the number for the subject workshops to be offered. Lecturers that conduct lectures in this workshop depend on all from the School of Education, mostly from the School of Education, but we also invite guests from outside. About Moodle, these are my favorite Moodle features. Beginning from the files, I like files, especially the multimedia files. You have to learn about multimedia in order for you to make your Moodle attractive to your students and more, and for them to use to learn effectively. Documents, you can upload any different kinds of documents, Word documents, PDF documents, etc. Images, you can also upload images. You have to be skilled with the HTML editor of Moodle. It's one of the things that I realized, which is very important for you to be effective online. You have to be skilled with that feature of the platform. I really like this feature down here, which is report. That's where I can track students logging into Moodle, their access to activities and all. And I use that for research purposes and for providing people with information which I can use to improve my practice, my teaching. Activities is another important feature, and in this presentation I'll be focusing on 2 types of Moodle activities: the discussion forum and the wiki. Blogs is another feature. I use it to sort of filter in necessary and important information from my students from the outside web, from the web, into Moodle. Feedback activities that most lecturers use. I also use that in, from the blogs. Quick mail, I also use that to send out quick mail to my students. And grades, the grade book Moodle is very beautiful. You have to be skilled in that in order for you to enjoy using Moodle. This is a screen capture of the front page of my Moodle course. And these are the lecture, just examples of the course materials that I provide, make available from Moodle. All the lecture slides in PowerPoint format, MS PowerPoint format. I also convert them into videos, audios. I take with me, every time I go to the lecture, I take with me a voice recorder. I record the lectures, bring it back at the end of the lecture, start editing and producing videos. It will just synchronize the PowerPoint slides with the voice that I recorded. And after that, I cut them up into short videos to make sure that they are unloadable from another model and make them available for students. If I run out of time, I only upload the audio file formats. These are the audio files. This is a player. I upload them to the class share. I upload them to the class share and I link from the class share to Moodle. These are examples of videos that I produce. One of our colleagues, you have to be skilled in that, so teaching ourselves how to use some softwares available out there on the internet. Some of them are cheap. You can buy them online and start using them to produce videos of your own lectures. This was done by Dr. Bakalel, and I produced it. This is another one by Dr. Thaman, Professor Thaman, recorded the video, recorded the lecture, synchronized and produced a video for the students. Discussion forums. This is how I do the discussion forum. But before we talk about it, I'd like you to look at the screen feature on the right side of the screen. This is a countdown clock. A countdown clock, they're free, available on the internet. You can go in there and set it up, copy the embed code, bring in the Moodle and paste it there. And it will tell students how many days left before a certain activity is due. Now it's the last one was due on the 8th of October, so all the numbers are. Sorry, I'm a bit excited. So all the numbers are zero because the 8th of October is gone. The way I do discussion forums are not assessed in my course, but every discussion forum that I do is followed up with it leads on to an assessment activity. In my course, this type of assessment activity I use is a reflection journal. So all discussion forums are lead on to a reflection journal. Very brief, they have to be concise, because I'm very strict with the length of the essays they produce online. So the maximum number of words that I accept is 300 words. So they're just very short essays. They are very short essays in which students discuss their learning, the concepts that they're learning from the lectures, and what they thought of those concepts. This is a screen capture of a page, of a discussion forum page that shows the threads, the discussion threads, the names of students who have posted a thread. I'm not too interested in the title of the discussion threads and the names of students. I'm interested in the second last column, the number of postings, the number of replies that each student makes to the forum. 15, there's a 17 there, there's a 24, there is a 79. And this is just the top part of one page of the discussion forum. And there are 2 pages. There are 2 pages. It's very active and very interactive. I'm sure I wouldn't have been able to do this without the help of Moodle. But you know what this type of numbers do to us if Moodle was not around? This is a second page which shows all the activities. It's an activity report and the number of views by students. Again, I like to look at the numbers. In this column here, look at this discussion forum. It goes up to 10,000 views. 10,000 views. The course outline has been viewed more than 4,000 times. So students are independently coming there and view and read the information that they need. If it wasn't for Moodle, this is what we'll be blue in the face, we'll be dead. We'll be able to work and teach well without online learning. Right, penetrating Moodle boundaries. After a few years working, teaching through Moodle, I realized that I'm feeling a bit restrained by the features which are available in Moodle. I'm not saying that Moodle is bad. Moodle is good. I want Moodle as my home base, but I need something. I need to expand my territory, so to speak. I want to go further outside and look for features that I can use to make better use of Moodle. This is just a few examples of things that I do online. I started researching, going to different websites, and identify videos, documents, which will be useful for my students. Researching online is, there are a lot of information out there, and you need to be able to aggregate, to tell the things that you don't really need from the important ones and the ones that you really need. And this is a tool, online tool that has helped me a lot. Digo is a social bookmarking tool. You can use it, you can read the document online, you can summarize it, put on some sticky notes, and you can share it with people, with friends online. You can read theirs, and they can read yours. You become a member of a network, global network. I become a member of the Wiki Data, where I learn wiki tools, higher multimedia tools, and a lot of technical tools that can help me to teach online. I'm currently in this course, which is a MOOC course, massive open online course. It's called Blank 2010. And the members are from all over the globe. And that's what we share. We share our experiences in the classroom and also learn from the experiences of ITB. Become a member of Twitter. Twitter is a very good tool because it filters information that you need for you. You have to sign up in a Twitter group, interest group, and you receive the type of information that you need for your course. I want to go back to this page here. Maybe you realize a familiar face here. I'm following Bill Gates. As if he knows me, but I'm following him. I learn a lot from what he's tweeting. I tried to start a blog. It's a very good tool for us as the educators, where we record our thoughts, what we learn, and what we learn from others, what we learn from our own experiences, and use that as a center of your personal learning environment. So all the learning from these places, I brought it into Moodle, learned how to do RSS, and put up news here for my students. This is inside Moodle. I put up a map for my students so that they can track where they're logging in from. If you look at the map here, you realize that some of them are logging in from outside Fiji. There are, from the 16th of October, the 490 hits from Fiji, October 15, Norway too. I wonder who's logging in from Norway. But that's the advantage of online learning. You don't have to be in Fiji to learn. I got that. It's a two-way communication board available online. It's called World Vision. I put notices up there for my students to learn from. My students can go in there and also post their own notices. Too much information, you want to filter. Lectures, you have to learn to know which one you need for your students. But we need students in Moodle. It's more comfortable there, and it's safer if they're in Moodle. Wiki is one of the important tools that I teach my students. They learn a lot of skills about outside environment. They learn editing. They learn different ICT skills. They submit drafts, second drafts, final drafts of assignments online. WebQuest is a new tool that I learned. It's an inquiry type of activity, but you have to do it online. These are my students' websites. That's the final product of my genuine model. My students construct their own websites in which they share their knowledge. Teachers who are outside in the Pacific will find these useful. They're providing these websites, they provide teaching ideas about very important concepts. There's another one. There are many websites, but I'm just showing you. Some statistics. Number of posts, correlation, positive correlation between number of posts and assignment marks. Achievements online assignments, this number of views. Also, the correlation is positive. All correlation values here are positive. What students say they prefer? 74% say they prefer face-to-face online mode. 0% say they prefer TFL. These are important statistics. I'm sorry, but I'm running out of time.
Sorry about that.
There is a burning question. We'll take one, otherwise we're going to move on. One question.
You're going on so many external sites, then you must be productive for about the first 7 days of the month, and then IT shut down your internet because you're bumping up against the internet.
Sorry, can you repeat the question?
I say you're going to a lot of external sites, and as staff, we have these internet quotas, so you get the 1 gig automatically generated warning, and then after 2 gig, you're shut down for the rest of the month. So I'm saying you must be productive for about 7 days, and then you have to wait 3 weeks to get your internet quota back.
That's a good question. It's very important. I do most of my work from home. I sign up for Vodafone Flash Internet. It's only about $69 for 5 gig. It's a lot of gigs. You can do whatever you need with that from home. Our children at home, they can buy credits, buy mobile top-ups. About $30 a week. $30 multiplied by 14, more than $69 worth for 5 gigs.
So I suggest you send the invoice through your NGO.